Welcome to this deep flow practice. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Julie, and as some of you may know, over the last few years, as part of the way that I've taught yoga, has been on the beach in San Francisco. And it's been such a powerful part of my life and my practice, just being right there at the big, vast, open ocean doing yoga. So I want to bring that into our practice today, and really as a way to connect into that deep inner inherent flow within. So if you'd like, close your eyes. And let the gaze drop down and in, and you can imagine this vast open ocean in front of you. And a gentle cleansing breeze on your skin. And the graceful, beautiful way the light shines down and dances in the water. And the deep, powerful roar of the waves. And any feeling that you have of just sensing this being close to water. And maybe even a sense of being connected to something bigger and more vast than the mind can understand. And the water element in yoga is connected to associated with the divine feminine. So that graceful, beautiful dancing of the light on the ocean and that soothing, nurturing aspect. And also that really powerful, wild, creative, and expressive part of the divine feminine. So both aspects. And in this practice, I really invite you to get in touch with that water element of yourself. That deep intuitive flow that is both grace and wild and creative power. And beneath the current emotions and And the water element in yoga is associated with the divine feminine. So that graceful dancing of the light down on the water, that soothing, nurturing aspect of water and of ourselves. And also that powerful, that creative, expressive, wild nature that is also part of the divine feminine. So I really invite you in this practice to get in touch with that water nature within yourself, that divine feminine nature, that nature that is both graceful and easeful, and then that wild and creative aspect of yourself as well. And both of these are part of this deep, intuitive flow that is always pulsing through us, beneath the busy mind, beneath whatever the current emotions are right now, which are totally valid and part of our experience. And in this practice, we just have an opportunity to go a little bit deeper. So if you'd like, you can take one hand to the heart, the other hand to the heart, resting the hands in. And just allowing the body to soften with your own touch. Maybe you start to make some circles with the hands around the heart, this Hridayam heart massage. Perhaps a sense of wonder and curiosity for what that deep flow state feels like in the body and in the heart. Honoring everything that has touched this heart, honoring your own unique heart rhythm that is connected to the greater rhythm of all time. And bringing hands together in front of the heart in Atman Anjali Mudra, prayer mudra. Empty the breath. And we'll inhale for one round of Om. Release the hands. Rock over the knees and come forward into child's pose. Knees can be together or wide. And as you make your way down, let the hips soften down towards the heels. The belly softens and fills with breath on your inhale. And release on the exhale. On your next inhale, fill the back body and kidneys with breath. And then exhale. If you'd like, you can sweep the arms back behind you, make little fists and just gentle tapping on the back body, down by the kidneys and adrenals and up towards the mid-back. And releasing the hands down by the shoulders, gently pull yourself up to tabletop position. Knees come under the hips. Spread fingers wide, drop the belly, lift the heart, cow pose. Exhale, press the ground away and round. So really using this time to connect into the breath. The breath washes up the front body and down the back body. And like a wave, the breath moves up over the heart space and the throat to the crown of the head. And the exhale rinses over the back of the heart down to the low back. A couple more times like this, or if you'd like, you can spin the hands back, fingertips wide, or fingers wide, and the knuckles pressing down. Stretching out the forearms. You can add a little bend in the elbows. Beautiful. Now let's come back to sit on the heels. Sweep the arms back behind you. Come up onto the fingertips. Lift the belly, lift the heart. Full breath in here. Exhale, release. Let's come back, tabletop position, fingers spread wide. Root the left shin down and bring right heel to the sky. Right knee bends. Beautiful. So the collarbones are wide, heart reaching forward, and squeeze the right glute. Reach up. Curl in, exhale, round. And a few times like this, connecting to that deep rhythm and breath. Squeeze at the top, activating the glutes, biggest muscle in the body. And one more round, curl. And press. Hold here, activate right hamstring, and then take right leg straight back, roll out through the ankle. Little circles. Right toes come all the way down and press back through the heel, so stretching out through the calf. And then right heel comes down like warrior two. Left heel kicks back behind you like a kickstand as the arms reach. Gate pose. You can stay here. You can reach right arm overhead for that side body stretch, or if you'd like, you can lift right leg and right arm reaches back. So always your choice in this practice to do the thing that best serves your body today. Okay, release from wherever you are. Right foot will step wide of right hand and you'll come into low lunge. So let the hips come down. If the floor feels far away, take the hands up on a block. And the right knee is over ankle. From here, start to move knee into circles. Both directions. So the hips are also associated with the water element. So we'll be working a lot in the hips today. A full range of motion, freeing up any stagnant energy in the hips. This is a really good class also to prepare for any dancing that you'd like to do today. Warming up through the hips. Okay, you'll release down, tuck the left toes, and take right foot all the way back, three-legged plank. Right knee to nose, curl. Inhale back, left knee to nose. Inhale back, right knee in, squeeze, press the ground away. Inhale, exhale. Inhale all the way back, plank pose. So see if you can have your shoulders be right in the middle there, not pressing too far away, sagging too far down, but the arms are really rooted. Squeeze the thighs. And just hover here a couple more breaths, activating the core. Helps us move into that deeper space. For 3, 2, and then lower knees down, lower all the way down. Toes spread wide, inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, come down. Twice more, inhale. Exhale. Hands under your shoulders, tuck the toes. Press up high, push up, downward facing dog. Landing in stillness as you're ready, thighs press up and back. Now imagine like a rush of water underneath your feet. Bend your knees. Inhale, come forward to plank pose like a wave, you ripple forward. Exhale, hug up and back, downward facing dog. Bend the knees, return back to that rush of water. Inhale, let it ripple the body forward. Exhale, down dog. Beautiful, do 3 more on your own. If you'd like, as you bend the knees, you can bring the chin closer to the chest. The chin come forward as the body does. Beautiful. Inhale, come back to plank pose as you're ready. Lower knees down. And we'll go on the other side. So fingers spread wide, right shin roots, left heel to the sky. Squeeze the left glute. Activate here. Breath in. Exhale, round. 4 more. Notice the breath. And notice the mind, and can you call to mind that image? any image that resonates with you, whether it's the light dancing on the water or the powerful waves or something else. And feel in your body that connection to that. Press all the way up and hold. Squeeze at the top and left leg extend straight back. Roll out through the ankle. Beautiful. Take toes down. Stretch back through left heel. Collarbones stay wide. Inhale. Exhale, take left foot down. Right foot kicks back behind you. Left arm reaches gate pose. Option to take left arm up and over and lift the hips for side body stretch, or reach left arm back, left leg lifts, and reach. This dynamic expression of ourselves. Inhale and release down. You'll take right shin back and left foot wide of left hand. And then walk it forward. The hips descend. Give yourself a moment just to feel that earthiness, that grounding that comes from this posture. And then you can stay here, come up on a block as you begin to circle left knee. Deepen the breath. Let the breath help you deepen the experience. The experience of this moment and this body. With all that's happening. And as if you can be carried in a sense by this deep flow. Okay, the right toes will tuck, and you're going to step back to three-legged plank. Left leg hovers. Knee to nose curl. Inhale, plank. Knee to nose, right knee in. Good, take it back, change. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, hover for 5. This time if you want, you can pulse a little forward and a little back. For 4. Smile. This is an amazing opportunity to connect to that deep flow. 3, 2, and lower down all the way. Cobra pose 2 times. Hands under shoulders or a little wider if you prefer. Ripple the spine up and down. Hands under shoulders. You'll come back to sit on the heels once again and sweep all the way back behind you. Lift the chest and open. Inhale. Exhale, release. Come back. Downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Full breath in here. Open mouth, exhale. Bend the knees, inhale. Step or float, top of your space. Inhale, lengthen. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, fold. Bend the knees and slow rise to stand, 1 vertebrae at a time. Comes up, head comes up last, arms long beside you. Just take a moment here to press down into the feet. Lift the thighs, lift the belly, and gently reach the fingertips down to broaden through the chest. And feeling this mountain pose, this steadiness among and within the flow. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to prayer, past the forehead, the lips, the heart, all the way down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Sweep arms all the way up. Exhale to heart. We'll do 2 more rounds like that as if you're moving through water. Half sun salutation A. Leaning back with hands at heart. Bend the knees, take the prayer all the way down to the earth and sweep the arms up. Utkatasana, fierce pose. You can open and close the hands just to activate that flow energy all the way through the edges of the body. And lots of energy centers also running through the hands. Sink the hips a little lower. Inhale. Exhale, fold the body. Lengthen and expand. As you fold in, left foot back, left knee down, low lunge. Right heel and left knee hug towards each other. And from there you lift, the spine rises elegant and tall. Inhale. Exhale, pull the arms down. Again, inhale. And pull. Inhale, hands together. Bring the hands down through prayer, inside through the right foot. You'll come to seated Shiva pose. So with the left heel, you'll take it underneath the seat and turn towards the left side of your mat. You can bring the right foot in a little bit closer. And then right hand can come down inside the foot so that tricep and inner thigh press towards each other. Turn the heart up. Option for left arm to come wide or behind your back to your sacrum, maybe wrapping around for a bind. And also reach for a bind underneath the right thigh. The inner groin soften down. Another breath here. And release. You'll pivot back around to the top of your space. Tuck the left toes, right leg floats all the way up, 3-legged dog. Bend the knee, open the hip. Stabilize through the hands and the upper body. Maybe a couple of circles with the right hip. Or you can stay in stillness. So very important that you feel like you have choices and that you can trust your own choices. You can trust your body and you can make the decisions that serve you best. Step right foot all the way through between your hands. And you'll come up high lunge. And sometimes we push it too far. And in that case, when we realize that, we just dial it back. So always just adjusting to the moment. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, cactus arms down. If you'd like, on your inhale, you can hover left knee and pull. 2 more. As you pull elbows down, lift the heart, begin to curl up and back. Beautiful pause here. Sweep arms back behind you. Find the interlace. Reach the hands back towards the heel and the heel towards the hands. Lift the belly, lift the chin. Inhale. On your exhale, take your weight forward and pause in your power lunge. And on your inhale, come forward, Virabhadrasana 3. If the bind is too much with the hands behind you, simply take the hands to prayer. Lift through the inner left thigh. And then release the hands down, standing splits. Left leg floats up and back. And then draw the knee all the way in, get nice and small. Okay, from here, hands are down on the floor or on blocks. Left foot goes back behind you, so you're in your low runner's lunge. Inhale, pull the heart forward. Exhale, keep the hips low, curl left knee in. Inhale, extend back, forward. Exhale, curl, press down so firmly through the right heel that it holds you and allows you to be in that smooth flow. Twice more. Take everything back, low runner's lunge. You'll pivot all the way to the left side of your mat. Turn your toes in, heels out, prasarta, wide leg forward fold. Deep breath in to lengthen. Exhale, fold. The weight moves forward into the front of the feet, especially into the big toes. And you can stay here. You can walk the hands out a little bit. Toes turn out about 30 degrees to each side. And you start to move the hips side to side. You can start to take the hands with you. Bring the weight forward and into the big toes. Bring the weight forward and into the big toes. As you inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Stay here, or if you'd like to move deeper into the inner hips, take the toes out wide. Heels come in and hands walk a bit forward. Start to move the hips side to side. The toes are turned out about 30 degrees and the knees are tracking over the toes. You can stay here with hands down or take hands to prayer. Maybe making little circles with the hips. You might close the eyes, or you can take the arms wide as you flow. So the inner thighs are engaged, and this helps to deepen the energy into the hips. If you'd like, you can start to take it all the way over, straightening one leg and then the other. Back through center, hands down, turn toes in and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Pivot back to the top of your space, prasarta. So right toes turn forward, left toes are a bit wide, feet are as wide as edges of hips. Both feet are flat, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold in. And if you're newer to the practice, blocks could be really helpful underneath your hands. Press firmly down through the feet. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw right hip back and fold the body. As the feet press down, this opens through the back of the hamstring and also allows the upper body to be a bit more free and pour down over the leg. One more breath here. Breath washes over right hamstring. And re-bend in the knee. Come forward, plank pose. Side plank, outer edge of left hand and left foot. Reach up. Modify with the left knee down or add any variation you'd like to add. Both hands down, downward facing dog. Stay here, move through vinyasa or option for child's pose. You have 5 breaths.
Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Bend the knees, inhale. Step or float up. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Feet together, bend the knees, hands to prayer. Lift up through that prayer. Utkatasana, chair pose. Again, you can open and close the hands. Feel the breath in the feet, the water in the feet, and also in the hands. 2 more breaths, nice and steady. Inhale. Exhale, fold down and forward. Lengthen, inhale. Right foot back, right knee down. Low lunge. Right knee and left foot hug towards each other. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull down. Inhale. And as you pull, the elbows press down like they're pressing down through water. Inhale up, hands to prayer. Take the hands down inside the foot. Seated Shiva. Right foot comes underneath you. Maybe the left heel comes in a little closer. You can also sit up on a block. Hands can be prayer, down to the earth and wide, or reach back for a bind. So really broad across the chest, and the left arm and the left inner thigh resist each other. And that sends energy down and into the hips and really back into the body. So we can gather in that vital life force, that life flow, that prana, that good energy. Release the hands, come back around. Right foot goes back, 3-legged dog, left leg up and back. Bend the knee, open the hip, stay here, or add circles. Left leg reaches, left foot through between your hands. High lunge. Take your time, press down through the feet as you reach. Breath comes in, lifts you up. Exhale, cactus down. Good. Option to lower back knee down as you reach. Two more. Try not to be in a hurry. It's as if you're swimming and you're being carried by that deep flow. Move with that. Hands come behind. Opposite thumb on top as you interlace and reach back. Lift up, curl back. The inner spine lifts up. And take it forward and inhale, come forward, Virabhadrasana 3. And you can always release the bind and take the hands to prayer. Inhale. Release hands, standing splits, right leg up and back. Head nice and heavy. Curl in, get small. Extend right foot back, low runner's lunge. Here we go. That deep ocean current. Inhale, pull forward. Exhale, press down and curl in. Step back, inhale. Exhale. Two more. How smooth and attentive can you be with your whole body? Step it all the way back, inhale. On your exhale, you'll turn all the way to the right for Sarta. Toes in, inhale, lengthen, exhale, fold. You can come back to toes out, heels out, and bend the knees. Moving side to side. Stay low here or walk the hands in, come up a little higher, hands to inner thighs, and then thumbs come down so you can drop one shoulder other shoulder. And the hips can move to help facilitate just this ease and connection here. It's opening also through shoulders. Hands can come to prayer. Sink the hips down. Maybe you come up onto the toes. Inhale. Exhale, release, straighten the legs, turn toes forward, big breath in, reach the arms. Exhale, dive down and forward. Pivot back to the top of your space. Left leg forward, prasarta. Right foot comes a bit wide. Lengthen on your inhale. Press, press, press down through the feet and exhale, fold. Couple breaths here. Rinsing the breath through the whole body. Remember that visual, any visual that speaks to you, that moves you in a way that you can feel it in your body. Rebend in left knee, right foot steps back. Side plank, outer edge of right hand, Vashisthasana. Lift up. Lift the hips a little higher. Deep breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take it back. Stay here and be with the breath. Or inhale, forward plank pose. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha or Bhujangasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up. Bend the knee, open the hip. Exhale, knee to right tricep, squeeze. Inhale, up and open. Exhale, squeeze. Last time, inhale, reach up. Exhale, curl. Take it all the way to the left tricep, down to the left wrist, over and across, all the way up, all the way to the sky. And right foot through between your hands, Virabhadrasana 2. Take your time as you come up. Press the feet down and away from each other. Arms reach. Straighten the front leg. Check out your front knee, and as you descend, watch it track over your toes. Keep that widening area across the hips. Breath comes in, reach the arms up. Exhale, bring the hands down and through to the heart. Breathe in here. Exhale, open. Inhale. Connecting back to the heart space, draw the hands down and in. Reverse warrior, left hand down, right arm reaches. And triangle pose, straighten the front leg, reverse triangle, and all the way to Trikonasana, reach, 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 and down. Left ribs hug down in towards the left hip. And shorten that left side a little bit so the right side can lengthen. Press down through the feet and feel that reverberation, that deep flow come up through the body. Rebend in the front knee, take the right hand down, prepare for Ardha Chandrasana. The hand can also come to a block. Inhale, take the weight forward and lift, lift, lift. Open arms wide. Option to reach back for Chapasana, bend at the left knee. Engage the right glute, hug it in towards center, and both hands down. You'll step back to low runner's lunge. Right foot butt to the right, open twist, right arm reaches. And take everything down, step back. Plank pose, side plank left hand, Vashisthasana, outer edge of left foot. You can stay here, option for a wild thing. Right foot steps behind you, the whole left foot comes down. And the left hip especially lifts up and back. Turn it back around as you're ready. Downward facing dog. Full breath in. open mouth, exhale. We'll go right to the other side. Left leg reaches, inhale. Bend knee, exhale, curl. Inhale. Exhale. Once more. Curl all the way up and across, down to the left wrist, the right tricep, left tricep all the way up. And step it through, Virabhadrasana 2. Ground the feet, and then rise. Inhale, arms wide. Exhale, settle. Inhale, straighten front leg. We want to firm the foundation through the feet and the legs. Rebend front knee over toes. Inhale up. Exhale, draw down. Breathe in. Exhale. Beautiful. Pause here. Reverse warrior, right hand down, left arm reaches up and back. Straighten front leg, reverse triangle into triangle pose, reach, 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 and down. Feel that energy at the core of the heart moving evenly in all directions. And then rebend at the front knee. Take the left hand forward and keep it easy in the mind. So no stress as you come forward, Ardha Chandrasana. If it's wobbly, that's okay. If it's sturdy, that's okay. It's a practice. And actually, the more we wobble, the more practice and opportunity we have to connect to that deeper flow. Connect to that space that is undisturbed, untouched. Both hands down, come back. Low runner's lunge, left arm to the sky, open. And everything comes down. Plank pose into Vashisthasana. Right hand down. Stay here. You can also modify with the right knee down, of course, this is an option. Or you step left foot back behind you, lift into wild thing. Breath in. Exhale takes you back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, lower all the way to the belly. Cobra pose, inhale. Full prostration, exhale. Arms come forward and down, forehead rests down. Letting go of any rigidness. Or just any excess tension that may have built up in the day or in your practice. Full breath in. Let the body fully exhale. Bring the legs together, the knees together, and the arms like a Y shape. Exhale, empty your breath. And on your inhale, lift everything up just a couple inches. Lift up, go up. Another breath here, inhale and exhale. Fully release. We want to fully engage and fully be in that powerful, wild flow. And to give ourselves that moment to fully decompress. Draw the legs together. Inhale, lift up. Reach, reach, reach. Stay here. Pull the arms back behind you. Either find a clasp in Shalabhasana or bend the knees. Reach for the feet. Dhanurasana. One more cycle of breath. And release. One ear to the mat. Rest the body down. Hands under shoulders. Come back to tabletop position. And then tuck the toes, just walk the hands back to Malasana Yogi Squat. The hands can be down on the ground or at prayer. From here, release the hands to the ground and let the upper back round. The inner groins soften in and down. You might even take the heels a little wider. Even rock a little front to back. And we'll walk it forward, come into forward fold, toes turn straight ahead. And back out to downward facing dog. We'll move through one more short standing series and then we'll take it down. Right leg floats up. Right foot simply steps through between your hands. Come up, Virabhadrasana 2. Back to reverse warrior. This time you might take your right hand behind your head, lean the head back into the hand, keep front knee bent, stretch through side body. And from here, release the right arm all the way down, Parsvakonasana, so right forearm to thigh, or right hand down inside the foot. Left arm can reach, right hand can also be on a block. And you can take the arm up and over for a longer stretch, side body stretch, or back behind you for a bind. The right arm and tricep resist each other. And the right tricep and the leg resist each other. Really firm through the left leg. Beautiful. Take the left hand down to meet the right. Pivot into Prasarta. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. You can stay here. Walk right hand forward. Take left hand over to right ankle and turn the body to the right. So pull on the shin, bend at the left elbow. You might come up onto the right fingertips and hug the fingertips back towards the body as you turn. And walk the hands back underneath you, release. Pivot back to top of your space. Plank pose. Inhale. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, or straight back, downward facing dog. Bhujangasana, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Left leg up and back. Left foot through between your hands, Virabhadrasana 2. Reverse warrior. Option for left hand behind you. Reach the elbow up and back. And let the head rest back into the hand. Parsvakonasana. Left forearm down or the hand to the earth. Arms wide or option for bind. Squeeze the right thigh back. And let that press into the feet support the whole body. That deep connection. One more full breath here. And return right hand down inside, turn to Prasarta. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. This time you'll take right hand across to left shin. Left hand walks forward. Then turn the body to the left. Feel for the weight evenly distributed in the feet, the head nice and heavy, and the rotation through the upper back. Release and return. Top of the mat. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, Bhujangasana or Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. bend the knees, and on the inhale, ripple forward, plank pose. Lower knees down, sweep the legs around to one side and come to seated. Come towards the front of your mat, wrap the hands around the shins. Inhale, pull the heart forward, lift, and exhale, slowly make your way all the way onto your back. Move into rolling bridges here, so feeling for the feet connected to the ground, and for that deep current, you'll lift the hips on the inhale, press down, and the arms go with you, reaching all the way overhead. Exhale, lower upper back, mid back, low back. On the inhale, pull the breath up through the feet, the whole body. Squeeze the glutes at the top and exhale like a river, take it down. Good, you can add 3 more like this, flowing, or you can hold in bridge pose, your choice. Becoming intimate with the breath, really being with each part of the breath as it moves through the body. On your last one, you'll stay up. Beautiful. You can keep the arms here. You can reach down and for a clasp underneath you. If you have a block nearby, you're welcome to come to supported bridge pose. Or if you're ready, you can take hands under shoulders. Prepare for Virabhadrasana. Press down through the feet, empty the breath, and inhale, press up. Spend as much time as you like here. Take up to 5 breaths. Press down. Let the inner groin soften down as the outer hips lift. And take it down as you're ready. Really mindfully, upper back, mid back, low back. Knees come together and feet towards edges of mat, or Supta Baddha Konasana if you prefer. Arms can cactus out wide. And then you can stay here, add a little movement with the knees side to side, massaging the tops of the glutes, the edges of the hips. Belly softens and becomes more slack, releasing any tension in the belly. And this rhythm side to side, this gentle, nurturing rhythm. Just feeling into that, allowing yourself to feel what that feels like in the body. And sometimes the slower we go, the more receptive we become, the more energy that comes back to the body. Okay, you'll come into figure 4 on your back. There's 2 options here for hip openers. Right foot crosses over the left thigh. Reach the hands back behind the shin or the hamstring. The other option is bring the knees in, rock up, and come into Gomukhasana. So the left knee comes down, right knee over top. You can also take Supta Gomukhasana, so the same posture on your back. And then you can stay here if you're wanting a bit more arm variation. Right arm under, left for eagle arms. Or take it all the way forward and simply rest the arms down. And so of course in these big hip openers, you tend to feel a bit of intensity, a depth of stretch. Don't feel like you have to overdo it. And at the same time, can you be with what is present? So it's very common and normal that
one where you're feeling intense sensations, that we drift away or that you want to think about other things. So see if you can reconnect deeply back here. Maybe it even helps to visualize going down, down, down into the deep current. And in that space, in that place where you can feel your own current, but also the current of life moving through you, there's a bit more support there. And allowing yourself to receive that support. Walking back up, or if you're on your back, just change sides. Hands can come behind. Change legs. If you want to add the arms, you can. And let the awareness, let the breath take you deeper. The jaw goes slack around the eyes, soft. And the whole skin body supple and receiving the breath. Two more deep breaths here. And your next inhale, making your way up. Place both feet down, or if you're on your back, just begin to unravel and make your way down. If there's any less posture you'd like to do here to round out your practice, please feel free to do that now. Maybe a supine twist or happy baby posture. And as you're ready, you can make your way down to Shavasana. The feet can extend towards the edges of the mat and flop out wide. The arms can rest down by your side. If it feels more comfortable, one hand to heart, one hand to belly. So as you rest down in Shavasana, you can take one final breath in. And exhale. Let the body rest down. So as you rest back, allowing the practice to integrate and allowing all aspects of yourself to integrate and rest here. And as you're ready, you can press yourself to a seat. Thank you so much for being here, for all of your effort. By taking care of yourself, you support everyone around you. So thank you. And may our practice today support us and the well-being of everyone, everywhere. Exhale, empty the breath, and we'll close on the vibration of Om. Inhale. Namaste.